Puppy. Psst, psst. That's my roommate's dog. Don't mind the mess. She's remodeling her kitchen, well, her whole house actually, so everything's kind of a mess. But she's in Austin, so I'm going to use the time to show you guys a little bit of the inventory that I've gotten over the past month. I didn't realize it'd been so long since I had taken the last video, so figured I'd give you guys an update. Bag, little things, and Tiggan's house is in the other room. I'll let you guys look at that. So first things first, we got MREs. If anyone doesn't know, MRE is meal ready to eat. This one in particular that I ordered came with 16 meals. You get a variation. You can get vegetable ones, you can get meat ones, you can get mixes. I believe I got a mix actually. So we got beef roast, beef ravioli. I don't know why they put beef before the roast. I usually always call it roast beef, but maybe I'm just weird like that. It comes with these heating packs where basically you use this to heat your meal so that you don't have to have a flame or open fire. Just some different things they got. It comes with bread and crackers. Bread or crackers. I think I only got 2 crackers out of this. Most of it's bread. Salt packets, moist towelettes, and a lot of apple jelly. So, good thing I don't mind that. This box itself, it's probably about 10 pounds. I'm going to be getting a scale before I leave, so I'll give you guys a lowdown on exactly how much weight I have. Over here, we've got water supplies. This is what we call a gravity bag. Basically, you fill this with water. You connect this hose to this, and then this to this end, and then this part right here can screw onto any basic standard water bottle so that it filters directly into the bottle. I got an extra life straw. Cheesecloth might seem out of place, but what this is good for is putting a piece of this over here will stop this part from getting clogged too quickly. So those will come in handy for that. Water purifier tester thing that came with my zero water pitcher, and some portable aqua tabs. Never actually tried these before, but I suppose we'll give them a try. We've got some fans. This is 1 out of 2, solar powered. It has pretty good settings actually. Let me close this door and see if you can hear it. So 4 settings. And it's a pretty powerful thing. On the medium setting, it lasted for about 21 hours, I want to say. So it comes with lights too. Basically just can put these down as you see fit. Can hang in your tent if you need. It has a little hook here. So comes in pretty good handy. I got a couple extra lights. There's some other little ones too that I haven't gotten out of the boxes. This was actually buy 2 of these and this one came free on Amazon. So this one will be for me personally because I'm going to want a little bit of air too, you know. Can't be giving it all to the cat. We got some power banks. This one is a 4-panel one. Just unfold, set it out in the sun. This one charged within 2 days. The full thing was completely charged. This one is 25,000. These 2 are 30,000. They're a little bit heavier, but I know that they work. I tested them out. I let them drain completely, then recharged them. This one was in 2 days. These 2 were, I think, in 2.5 days, about 3 days. They each come with flashlights, so, you know, never without light. This one is in case I don't have any solar or electric. It's a windable one, so basically you just crank this handle as much as you like, and I think 1 rotation or 5 rotations equal, or no, 20 rotations equal 5 minutes, if I read the thing correct. Also has a light that I don't know how to, okay. Also, of course, comes with solar and an extra light that I just found out about earlier, and it's a radio too, so if I ever want to hear 96.1 KISS, or I don't know radio stations except in Pennsylvania. These are some collapsible bowls for Tiggan's water and food. I came across this little wooden spoon on Amazon, and it was adorable, and it's smooth and it smells nice. So I probably won't even use it. I don't know why I got it. This is one of my favorite things. It's a collapsible water bottle. Doesn't keep your shit cold or hot as necessary, but it's collapsible, so how can you go wrong with that? We got a siphon because I am not going to be sticking my mouth near any sorts of open waters without, you know, having something there first, like that. A pair of water shoes, Tommy chain, I think it's called. You would not believe how hard it is sometimes to find wood in a forest. You'd think, oh, it's a freaking forest. There's wood all around. Yes, but most of that wood is living, or most of that wood is, it's high up, or you can't get to it. Not always is it on the ground, or it's too wet. There's just a lot of factors that go into finding wood. So this will come in handy for if I have to, I don't know, cut down like a little stick tree or something. I don't know. It came with a fire starter. I still don't know how to use this thing yet. And of course the machete itself from Walmart, not bad. It was the smallest one that they had. It's pretty well balanced. Not bad. This camera will be for underwater, because you bet your ass if I find a cliff, I will be jumping off of it into some water, because that's exciting. Shout out to Mama Jimmy for the Buku emergency blankets. I don't know exactly what I'll use them for, but if there should be an emergency, or if I need to lay something on the ground before I use the ground, I don't know. We got some random ropes and these things here. This is actually for shoes. It's waterproofer, but I used it for Tiggan's house. It works good. I mean, it uses for shoes too, but you know, I don't really care what it uses for, as long as it works. This is going to be for Tiggan and probably my my camping bag. Basically, I mean, it's self-describable. Yeah, so I think it works up to like 200 feet, so I can find him. I'm going to put 2 on him, just in case one should fall off or lose the battery, whatever. And I'll probably put some on my bag, and I'll put one on his house. We have a compass. That's the second camera that I couldn't get to work earlier. Files kept coming out corrupted, so we'll see how that works. This is a waterproof, flameless, windproof lighter. A lot of people don't actually know what that is, but it's just an arc. It's an arc lighter, I think they call it. The charge on this has lasted me for a week straight with constant use, so that'll come in handy. This is one of my favorite things in the whole thing. If you ever want to teach yourself patience, get yourself one of these. This model is specifically, I think it's from like 2004 to 2007, I want to say, is when I had this. Basically, you just plug it into your computer, you move the files from your music to the removable disk drive. And the thing about it for patience is that you do not get to see the list of music that you are playing. You either have to memorize the places in which the songs are at, or just let Jesus take the wheel. Jesus will take the wheel, and you will hear whatever song you go put on there. This one is a gig. So far, I think I have like 200 songs on there. So if you want to hear a song that you heard 100 songs ago, you're going to be pressing one of these buttons for quite some time before you find it. So don't get this if you're easily upset over small, minute things. Let's see, I showed you the MREs. Got this stuff here. The bag. All right, so a lot of people were curious as to why I chose an external frame backpack. And first off, let me tell you, this backpack itself weighs about 13 pounds, but once it's on my back, it's superb. I don't feel any weight whatsoever, and that was with the MREs inside. So together, they're probably about 25 pounds, just the both of them. But the main thing that drew me in here was that I was looking for a bag that I didn't want to have to dig, like open up the top here and dig and reach in all the way to find something at the bottom. So I wanted something that was like a, how do you call it, an airplane suitcase. Is that what they're called? Airplane suitcase? I don't know, whatever the fuck. Airplane luggage case that would open like a book. So this is the closest thing I could find. But it basically opens like this. So I will not have to, that's change, which I have a lot of change. I got to figure out what to do with that because I'm not carrying that extra change on me. But anyway, I can just basically put whatever I need. Let's see if I can get this all. Just set it right in there. Zipper it up. Put what I need daily on top. clothes are actually going to go inside of a smaller bag that I'll put in here so they're not just thrown throughout. It does have the removable, it has this little shelf here. Actually, Tiggan's house will be connected to this part here because it's strong, it's connected, and I trust it pretty much. I trust it. I mean, I've pulled his house around a couple times, and it works out fine. But it does have the removable, it does have this part that most bags do. It has like an extra pouch that kind of like makes the bag a little bigger. But hold on, let me see if I can hold my phone and open this at the same time. So you see right here, but I do not trust this fabric by itself. I don't trust the seams. So if I were to put something heavy like my MREs in here, it would just be hanging out like that, and that I can't trust that. It's a little too risky for me. One thing I did find out is that it came with a cover. So waterproof cover for the bag. This is actually for hunting. This part here can be used to haul a carcass. If you're hunting and you shoot something, it can be used to haul a carcass. The two side pockets are actually for rifles, but they fit the gravity bag pretty good. And I haven't actually explored the little pockets yet, but it's connected pretty well. So it'll work for a couple pair of shoes. I can hang my hiking shoes, cleats, and regular walking shoes. The back is just, it's so breathable. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing anything. It's very padded. It's thick. I couldn't have found a better bag if I had wanted to. Just this thing is amazing. This is the second external frame, actually. The first external frame, this bar right here, it wasn't bent like this. It didn't have the curve, so it kept hitting me in the back of the head. And that was not comfortable. I don't want to be having no concussion as I'm walking around. So yeah, that's the bag. And let me go get a view of Tiggan's house. So this is going to be Tiggan's house. I got a couple of shots of this in my first video, but I didn't give you guys a really, really good look. I sprayed the waterproof stuff on here. It works for the most part, but it's not something you'll want to leave your pet in overnight. This is actually for a bike, but this is the part that's going to be connecting to my bag. It's about 21 pounds, so with him in it, it'll be like 26, 27. I don't even know how much he weighs, to be honest. I think the last time I took him to the vet, he was like maybe like 8 pounds. That was a while ago. It is air tires. I have them filled with that green stuff that protects against, oh, there's my scissors, that protects against punctures and stuff. This pocket it's actually supposed to be a pocket, but I cut it out because his fan will be going here so that the solar panel will be out. It'll be velcroed in, snapped in, so that I can switch them out. It has a couple different entrances and exits, but I just use the main one here. He likes it. He's not too upset about it. But basically, yeah, this my ex-roommate, he had ordered a bunch of these, and we were having trouble sticking them to his walls. So I grabbed a few, and I took them over to our house, which there was 2 houses on the property, and I was going to try and figure out different ways to put them on the wall so that they would stay, but he ended up moving away before I could realize that I had to give them back to him. So I have like 6 of these. I'll probably put them down on the bottom here so that Tiggan has a little more comfortability. I did get him a bed for the back. It was a little bit smaller than the last one. The other one took up too much room, so he can have a choice to either lay in the bed or he can lay here, and then he can just walk around as well. So yeah, that's his house. I am not one. I hate when brands do that shit right there. Like, no one needs to know what kind of fucking brand you're using. It's petty to me. I don't like it, but all in all, this was probably the best option that I could find, other than like a baby stroller or some shit, and I was not carrying a baby stroller through the country. Alright, so yeah, it looks like that's about it. I'll be getting a couple more things. I'll be leaving here at the latest within the next month, by May. I had some issues with the DMV down here, getting identification. I had to get stuff notarized for fidelity. Like, it's just been a whole rough situation, especially with the what's the disease thing called going around right now, that shit. It's just been a little difficult getting shit situated, but I will be out of here within the next couple weeks, and we're gonna start the trip. So I might have another video showing just some more random little things that I've gotten. And oh, I just took a picture. Okay. But yeah, so that's that. Thanks for joining, and I guess you'll see me later.